Good morning, YMA. Good morning. Fantastic. Welcome to the halfway point to our Visitors Day concert. A lot of fantastic things to showcase for you today. But before we begin, YMA has an acknowledgement that we like to present at our public performances. Every community owes its existence and vitality to generations from around the world who contribute their hopes, dreams, and energy to making the history that led to this moment. Some were brought here against their will, some were drawn to leave their distant homes in the hope of a better life, and some have lived on this land for more generations than can be counted. YMA acknowledges the legacies of violence, displacement, migration, and settlement that brings us all together here today. Truth and acknowledgement are critical to building mutual respect and connection. We are standing on the ancestral lands of the Chinook, the Tualatin, Kalapoya, Molala, and many other tribes who made their homes in this area. We pay respects to the elders past and present and acknowledge the ongoing struggles that impact Native American families today. We thank these tribes for being the original stewards and protectors of these lands since time immemorial. They were the first to bring music and art to these lands, and we hope that our YMA community of creative voices honors all of their generations, past, present, and future. We are all honored today to be guests upon these lands. If you'll take a minute to pull out your cell phones. Of course, the first thing we want you to do is make sure that they are on silent or vibrate. And while you have that out, why don't you text the word YMA19 to the number 44321. That's YMA2019 to 44321. You will not be charged anything, but you will be getting a link that takes you to a lovely spot where you can provide a donation to YMA. Over a third of YMA campers are here thanks to financial aid, and all of our contributions go directly to support this program. So without our financial aid program, YMA simply would cease to exist. Photography is allowed, but we ask that you do not turn on the flash and keep your phone silent. We also have professional photos being taken by Kinderpics, which will be shared later today. With that, I'd like to introduce our dance department.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I'm one of the dance counselors here at YMA, and I'm here to introduce the dance department. Sigu Walker has been teaching West African dance for 22 years. And he's been a faculty member here at YMA for 16 years, and his focus is on keeping the traditions alive in countries such as Guinea, Mali, and the Ivory Coast, and continuing his passion for dance education. Today our dancers will be performing Yakati, a piece that they learned earlier in the week. And Sekou, we are so grateful for your passion and talent for dance. Thank you for being a part of YMA. And also thank you to the amazing drummers, Jelani, Khalil, and Hakeem. You guys are awesome.
Lizzie Walker. I'm also a dance counselor. That was just a small sample of some of what our campers do in West African dance every day. If you want to see more, you'll have to come to the Wednesday and Friday shows, so come out. Next, we're going to show you a little bit of what we do in modern. Modern is taught by the wonderful Sarah Martin. Portland. She was a Jefferson dancer, and then she was educated at UCLA. She danced in LA for a while, came back to Oregon, and now she's teaching at Da Vinci Arts Middle School, so some of you might know her. And she also does some professional choreography on the side, so no big deal. We're going to be showing you a lot of Horton technique. Horton technique was developed by Lester Horton. It's most famous for its use by Alvin Ailey, and it's a lot of balance and strong lines, so we're going to jump right into that.
Close your ribs. Shoulders bent.
Hello there, everyone. My name is Leif. I'm the third dance counselor. And now we are going to transition into our cross-the-floor exercises that we do in class. There's a bunch of different moves and combos that we've learned, and we're going to show you them all in the screen right now. Starting with lateral tees.
double stag leaps.
Structured improv. The dancers will have some words of moves to use in the dance in a specific order. So those words are, if I remember correctly, a turn, fall, roll, kick, leap. So they will have a turn, a fall, a roll, a kick, and a leap in that order. Let's see what comes out of their bodies. For you. This one, they can use the moves in any order they please. They need to use a leap, a kick, a fall, and a drag. Maybe there wasn't a fall in there. There was a turn. There wasn't a turn. Let's see. There's a leap, drag, fall, and roll. Let's do leap, drag, fall, and roll. All right? 4 moves. They can use in any order. Here we go. Leap, drag, fall, roll.
Hello, I am Sadie Owens.
I'm Beatrice Cook.
I'm Sophia Todd, and we are the photography counselors. So over the past week, we've been learning about how our cameras work, so like shutter speed, aperture, ISO, white balance, and we've been practicing all of that by taking pictures of architecture and people and nature all around YMA and Salem.
Along with learning how a camera works and how we should composite our photos, we've been learning how to use Photoshop and Lightroom to edit the photos after they've been taken. So they've been learning how to do double exposures and fix the color on pictures, make them black and white, and etc.
Yeah, so our teacher is Scott Hoagman, who is a street photographer and a high school teacher of photography in Portland, Oregon. He's been doing a great job teaching us a lot. And so now we're going to have our students kind of go through their photos and talk about them.
Hello, my name is Audrey Gross. I've been doing photography at YMA for 1 year. And the reason why I love photography so much is because when I pick up a camera, I just see detail and beauty and everywhere that some other people might not see. Thank you.
My name is Autumn Bascu. This is my 3rd year at YMA and my 1st year doing photography. And my favorite thing about photography is how it gives me the ability to find beauty in ordinary things. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Beck Waxman. This is my 2nd year in photography, 4th at YMA, and I love photography because I love to capture moments in life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Georgia Markowski. This is my 1st year YMA and 1st year photography. I like photography because no two photos are the same, and it gives you a glimpse into life that you might have not seen before. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Liliana Clark. This is my 1st year at YMA, 1st year in photography, and I like taking pictures because I like how it captures moments in different ways. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Loretta Lankin. This is my 1st year in YMA and photography, and I really like taking pictures because I think a lot of life and a lot of experiences of people deserve to be immortalized. Thank you. Hi, I'm Lucy Pogson. This is my 3rd year at YMA and 3rd in photography, and I like photography because you can see the world.
Hi, I'm Lucy Herzig. This is my 1st year doing photography at YMA, and I like doing photography because you get to capture memories. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Macy Barham. This is my 1st year at YMA, and I like photography because you can show everyday things from different angles and perspectives. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Maya Harrington. This is my 1st year at YMA and photography. I like doing photography because I like to capture memories and keep them forever.
Hi, I'm Olivia, and this is my 3rd year at YMA, my 1st in photography, and my favorite thing about photography is capturing the life of the world. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tatum. This is my 1st year at YMA and in photography, and I like photography because you can capture moments that will never happen again. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Victor Ledesma. This is my 1st year at photography, 1st year at YMA, and I like photography because you can make really ordinary things look better.
Hi, my name is Zephyr. This is my first year in photography and at YMA. And I enjoy photography because you can capture beautiful moments and share them with other people. Thank you.
And as you can see, we started off the slideshow with some pictures of dance, which you had just seen, and now we're ending it with some visual arts, which you're about to see. And we like to do that a lot here at YMA, is kind of combine different art forms and try and make a beautiful, like, super art form, maybe a bunch of them, super fun and cool. So yeah, now it's visual arts' turn to come and talk about their stuff.
Hi guys, my name is Bella. I'm a visual arts counselor here, and it is my first year as a counselor, and we're going to talk a little bit about visual arts. Hi, I'm Alexander Hernandez. I'm another one of the visual arts counselors.
I'm Isaac Sten. I'm also a visual arts counselor.
And I'm Aislinn, and I'm the last visual arts counselor. We have a lot of wonderful people here in our program, but we also have a lot of wonderful faculty who have been teaching us. We have Liz. She was a classical musician first. She started off her visual art by building instruments out of found pieces and scraps that she figured other people didn't want to use. And she would create like art installations of those and be able to play them. She was also a teaching artist with community arts, and she does a lot of arts integration in residencies and workspaces. But now she's focusing purely on her visual arts. Her primary form is oil painting and printing, and we are really honored to have her here with us.
Our other fabulous faculty member is Victoria. Victoria is an arts teacher from Vegas. She emphasized in sculpture and studied in Florence, Italy, but is now focusing on graphic design.
So for our project, Liz and Victoria came together when they first met, and they did a really awesome cardboard, like amazing piece made out of cardboard, really inspired by nature. I believe it's still in the lobby, so you guys can check that out when you guys are out there. But they challenged the kids to do the same thing, so we put them into groups.
And in their groups, they were encouraged to come up with an idea together that they would make out of the cardboard. And we spent a few days doing it. I think we just finished them up tomorrow, or yesterday, sorry, I'm so tired. And so they're all up here, one member from each group, to introduce their project, and they turned out really, really cool, and we're gonna show you guys some pictures right now.
And each of them are gonna talk about their projects a little bit as we show the photos.
Hello. So, this is like a bug version of The Lion King. As you can see, it's the same scene where they're holding up the lion, the baby. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cece. Everyone in our group had very different ideas, whether it was an egg, a popsicle, or Bart Simpson melting into a pat of butter. And it was a bit of a challenge to figure out how to incorporate all of our different ideas into the same thing. So we decided that the only way to do that is for a pink-haired woman to throw it all up.
Hi, I'm Khalid, and this project, it was really simple actually to decide what we were making. So I proposed that let's make a landscape, and we did. Since we all like beachside towns, we decided to make a little, worn down Mission city, and it came out really nice. So yeah.
So the theme we came up with, we all had different ideas. We all like drawing people and thought like oceans are cool and magic is cool. So let's have our theme be like a mythical ocean. So our piece has a mermaid doing some cool swirly magic and some like bioluminescent jellyfish and some kelp. And so we all worked together and we made different parts of the mermaid and the jellyfish, and it was pretty fun. So yeah.
Hello, I'm Connor. For this piece, we made a series of masks. Each of them were done independently by a member of the group, and then we all combined them and stuck them all on the piece of cardboard. That's it.
Hello, my name is Simon. The way that we came up with the idea was we were just sketching on a large piece of paper, and one of us came up with like land animals and water animals on land. So we were just sketching some ideas and thought to split them up instead of combining them. The reason we have this system, we can just have some fun and have them on.
Today with us on stage, we actually have Colleagues Group Project. So this is what it looks like in person. It's pretty cool, I do have to say it myself. And they are all really, really cool too in person. And you guys will get to see those on the show, on Thursday. So come down and come see it. Yeah, and so now we're gonna pass this off to creative writing. Yeah. And they're gonna write a little bit about this piece. So yeah, creative writing, here we go.
My name is Aiden Tappert. This is my 8th year YMA studying under Joanna Rose, our creative writing instructor. I am the counselor of this group. These are all of our lovely writers. So today for you, we will be doing a little bit of a writing exercise that we have decided to call ekphrastic cardboard. Now, ekphrastic writing is a literary form mostly devised of writing about other art. So we will be writing about the lovely piece of art that the visual artists have decided to supply us with. And to do that, our writers will be writing 2 lines of stuff, words. One line describing the art itself, just in some way, and the other line is going to tell a part of the art's story. I've also polled the rest of the YMA faculty to get a number of words to create a brand new word list that we're challenging our writers to use in these new lines. So I think we have all the shares here, just about. We can take one and pass it down. All right, writers, are you ready? All right, I think that is our last share. So, writers, can you see the art, or would you like me to move it? Move it? Maybe. There we go. Perfect. All right, writers, take a seat and begin to write. While they're writing, since writing is pretty quiet, I'll just talk at you for a little bit. The first thing I'd like to say is that Joanna and I have been very impressed with this group for 2 main reasons. The first is that they have completely undermined our lesson plan by jumping into the next week and the first day, which is fantastic, that means that they're asking questions about writing already. And the other thing is that the amount of writing we're doing is far beyond what we ever get within the first week. In all my years here at YMA, we usually get about 30 really solid pieces of writing done. By this Saturday, we have done 17 of those pieces already, which is insane. So we do a lot of things in creative writing. We mostly focus on the two main kinds of writing in the world, which is prose and poetry. On the prose side of things, we work a lot with scene work, which is basically the foundational building blocks of any story, right? And we also work a lot with on-the-body writing, because it's pretty boring to hear he closed the door. But it's a lot more interesting to hear something like, he slowly let the door shut without moving a muscle, waiting for the sound of the click of the lock. Something like that. So we work a lot with that. We work a lot with scene work, just writing about people in places doing things, because that's basically every story. But we also work a lot with poetry, specifically because we work a lot with words, the sounds of words that words make, specifically, the vowel sounds and the consonant sounds, because they all kind of give a different energy when you read them. We also work a lot with where words come from, specifically Latinate and Saxonate words, which basically means either the words that kind of inflect a part of the mind, like thoughts, like the brain, or another Latin word would be indulgent, right? Things like that. Big, long words, because those are fun. Make us sound smart. Not really. And the Saxonate words are the words of the body, things like joy, food, poop. And so, throughout this last week, we've been doing all sorts of writing, trying to do new writing every morning, because it's very important for us. And in fact, Joanna was just talking about this very morning. It's very important for us to write every day because it keeps that part of us alive. It keeps the artist in us alive. Even if there are things in our life that are going horribly, horribly wrong, or fantastic, if we write every day, some part of us remembers being an artist. I think that's a really fantastic message to send away. Writers, how are we doing? Good, good. Are we ready? Sort of, kind of, maybe? If we start on that end, will we be ready? Okay, we'll start on this end. Okay.
Buildings baked by the scorching sun, the clock tower ticking. The sun shone on the children running from building to building, a paradox of life.
The brick-lud clock tower smiles upon the town over yonder. People sway on the dirt to scatter the adobe heat.
Tumbleweed town, layers of cardboard and marigold sun. Clock tower strikes and brittle earth slips further into sea.
Lost the ancient ghost town, unlike any other, a clock tower in the distance.
This art is a landscape of a city with its buildings made of metal sheets. The idea was to merge a wasteland with a wonderland. They have succeeded.
Wasteland City, long untouched by the clumsy hands of time. The clockwork catalyst, an obelisk praising the broken cycle.
Rolling skies and barren landscape, graceful civilization where you least expect it. One that you can't feel with your hands, but you can feel with your eyes.
A mud-lapping village, scattered, littered with haphazard houses, and emerald trees representing small blotches. It may have seen a disaster, climate change, anything, everything, but we can only guess.
Fantastic work, writers. Up next, we will have the songwriting class, and we as in the writers have supplied them with blocks of text that help write their songs. So I think, if I have given the correct information, that is what is happening next.
Hello everyone. We only have one question for you. Are you ready to rock and roll? You heard them. You guys ready? Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Oh, okay.
Almost ready.
Hello.
It all takes some time.
Yeah, it takes some time in preparation. Hi, we are the counselors of Sonic Arts,
Also known as songwriting.
So today we're gonna show you a little bit of what class is sort of like. Whenever you guys are ready.
Cool. We wrote this song in 20 minutes, so we hope you like it. He smells like cigarettes and scotch. His presence kills the mood. Words can break your bones and more when he laughs at you. His business deals in death. His hand flashes a knife. You can try to watch your back, but he'll come to take your life. Run, run, where you will. He will surely follow. You'll be caught upon the hill. Never see tomorrow.
In songwriting, every day we have a part of class called Masterclass, in which the students come up and share what they've been working on. It can be an entire song, a part of a song, even a line. And all of the other students give feedback and compliments. So 1 minute to give feedback on what you just heard. Go. That was a downer.
I feel sad.
I like that your voice matched the tone of the song. I thought that those went really well together, and then the piano and the minor key was a good choice.
I liked how you went up the melody in the chorus. It added a little bit of interest to the song.
My thought would be in the other section, I want to hear some like, super short notes, some 8 notes in the next section. That's better. All right, cool. Next, I want to have your group go. So this year we're really trying to put an emphasis on collaboration because there's always just so much that we can learn from each other as artists and as musicians. So we are grouping people together and forcing them to work together. And so we gave them stuff from creative writing, as Aiden said, and then we gave them not very much time. And we said, perform right now. Ready? In like 15 minutes.
All the small around me is sad.
for that. All right, are we ready for feedback? Okay. Go.
I really liked the melody of the verse and how it flowed with the piano. But I think if you differentiated the chorus was that a chorus and a verse? If you differentiated the chorus and the verse a little more to bring it up a little.
Thank you. I think maybe enunciate a little bit more. That's all.
I thought it was really cool how y'all did more than just like one singer at a time. And I also liked the overall feeling of the song. One thing I think I would change is, like someone else said, sort of differentiating between the verse and the chorus a little bit more, maybe a changing of the beat of the chords or something like that.
Oh, time's up. Awesome. All right. Our next group, you two.
So right now what we're doing, I just realized, is we're asking these students that you parents entrusted us with to play something and then have us criticize it in front of a bunch of other people, which is really hard to have happen probably. So everybody, here's a chance. Okay, do you need a mic?
I really liked the intervals you were using, and that on the chorus especially, you were splitting some of the shorter notes. So like, walks was really cool. And I liked it. I really did.
I thought you did a great job of, in the verse, like differentiating in the melody and not repeating the same thing while you were singing. And I thought that added a lot to the song.
Yeah, I really liked your chorus. I like how you went like up from the verse and it like different.
Quickly, we are also taught by 3 really awesome instructors. Dana Lebanati is running our class, teaching us music theory every day. And then we also have Ralph, who used to be the ballet accompanist, who has been coming in and helping. And also, we have Mike Fight, who comes in and helps people with guitar and lessons, and they're all really awesome and super supportive. Yeah. Elizabeth broke the mic.
Oh, you're singing. Oh, yay. Okay, never mind.
We didn't really realize everybody else was writing serious songs, so. She has hands
that was different. That was great. I love that it's a humor song. That was really good. Everything else was like sad. That was fun.
I liked everything about the song. Yeah. I think we have to sing a little louder so a lot of other people can enjoy it.
I mostly just raised my hand so Elizabeth would have to run across the stage. But also, I think on the singing, it would also be pretty cool if you could like hold out some of those notes longer. And as a compliment, I like how at the beginning it sounds like sort of just like a classic normal song, and it brings you into the comedy of it very slowly, and I like that.
Yeah, I agree with Finley. I think that if when you added a chorus, you used some longer notes, possibly going higher, maybe a little bit of like a different chord progression would be cool.
Great. Who had an emo phase? Show of hands. Okay, all right. Anyway,
So my songwriting partner is actually at a gig today, so I'm doing it. Something when I looked into your eyes. Now there ain't nothing there, your whole life's made of lies. I know you can't be perfect, but your anger is forever. I used to see something when I looked into your eyes. We ain't talking, we just walking. Thought that we had more in common. Both got problems, we can't hide them. We ain't talking, we just walking. Thought that we had more in common. Both got problems, we can't solve them.
Just the idea, your partner is CJ, so putting some fiddle on that? Oh yeah, so good. So like jazzy, and I like that there were like shorter notes in the chorus, and I think that really set it apart from the rest of the song. Really good, super beautiful. Here.
I love the rhythm in it, and I loved how jazzy it was. That was so cool.
You don't need to show off, Isaac.
I actually heard you sing with CJ, so when I was looking for her. Yeah, it was your fault. So it was really good, and I really liked your chorus.
Okay, awesome. If you guys want to hear more from us, check out our band camp. It will be up after camp. This is songwriting next. So part of songwriting is creating the rhythm of, yes, if I go off stage. Part of songwriting is creating the rhythm of life and art. And so we're gonna have some folks help theater art
and Friday, and the partners that you saw working together and the trio will be performing on Friday as part of the collaborative effort. So you guys should come check it out. Thank you.
Hi everybody, so this is the theater program here at YMA. As soon as everybody's ready, we're going to start just kind of moving through the space and letting the rhythm and music that the songwriting artists make inspire the way we move and the way we characterize our bodies as we move. So whenever we're ready, just start moving, please.
Thank you so much, songwriting. All right, so now we're going to do one of the warm-ups that we do in our master class in the morning. This is called the Climb, named after someone named the Clock.
So while they're doing this, I'll just talk about a little bit of what we're doing in the master class. So the master class is led by Damon Kupper, who previously taught improv here, but now is transitioning into more of a master class teaching role. And we're working on putting together kind of a collaborative piece for the Wednesday performance. So make sure you all come out and see that. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. We also have two corps here. Contemporary acting and Shakespeare corps. That they will soon split up, and we'll show you a little bit of what we've been doing in there.
So this exercise is something that we usually start our day with. It's a great way to bring the theater class together and get us all focused, and it may look deceptively simple, but it is an exercise in focus and in balance and really bringing yourself into the space.
So next we're going to do another exercise that we usually do at the beginning of class, which is a bit of a clapping circle. And so they're going to, it's about passing the energy and passing focus. So it's a really great way to get warmed up and to get everyone into their bodies.
Okay, thank you. So, so the next exercise we're doing doubles as an exercise and also a challenge to the tech crew. So, in the Shakespeare Corps, led by Steve Boss. Oh, also, I forgot to mention while I was introducing everyone that Lorraine Barr is teaching the contemporary acting corps this year. But circling back to what I was talking about before, we're all working on developing Shakespeare monologues and workshopping them together and taking this really dense language and making it understandable to everybody. So the next exercise we're going to do is just kind of like a pop in. The campers are going to jump in, say a couple of their lines, then jump back out, kind of be inspired by each other and play off each other's monologues. And also, we're going to challenge the tech team to transition the lighting based on the mood of the monologue being performed. So it's pretty fast paced. We're going to see if they can keep up. And whenever you're ready, take it away.
Since what am I to say must be but that which contradicts my accusation, and the testimony on my part no other, it shall scarce spook me to say, not guilty, mine integrity.
A villain kills my father, and for that, I, his foul son, this same villain sent to heaven. The quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as gentle as the rain from heaven. Upon the place beneath it is twice blessed. Blessed him that gives and him that takes.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams do press some joyous news at hand.
Puppet? Why so? That way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage.
Oh heaven, a beast that would watch the scorn of reason. What is Lord Blomberg? Married with my uncle, my father's brother!
Case for the lady to see the epilogue. What case am I in then, for I am not furnished like a beggar. Therefore to beg will not become me. My way is the conjure you.
Now I am alone. Oh, a world of peasant slave am I. Is it not monstrous that this player here, but a fiction in a dream of passion?
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt and thaw and resolve into a tube. Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannons against self-slaughter. Oh God! Oh God!
And now the hungry lions do roar, and the wolf beholds the moon, and the heavy plowman snores, all with weary past fortune.
Having God, her conscience, and these bars against me, and I, no friends to back my suit withal, but the plain devil and dissembling looks.
To take the widow, makes mad her sister Goneril, and hardly shall I carry out my part, her husband being alive.
God's bread, it makes me mad! To have her matched, having now provided a gentleman of royal parentage?
What a piece of work is a man. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, how an action like an angel, how an apprehension like a god. And then, with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor, oh God that I were a man, I would eat his heart in the marketplace. 'Tis now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes out contagion to this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on. Soft, now to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom.
Somebody jump in there.
At last, a little shaking of mine arm, he raised a sigh so piteous and profound that it did seem to shatter his bulk and end his being. That done, he lets me go, and with his head over his shoulders turned, he seemed to find his way without his eyes.
Oh spite, oh hound! I see you are all bent. This is against me for your merriment. If you were civil and you courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury.
Alright, next up, we're going to have Tech Theater come talk about what they do. Thank you all so much.
Good job, Tech Theater, by the way.
Stage hands, keep your moving chairs stage up. Back row, go to deep blue. On the LEDs, go to deep blue. In the Tech Theater program, the technicians learn how to use all the equipment in the theater. They also tech every single show. Back row, bring slide 1 all the way to 0, please. If you move your chairs out, stage right. 3 chairs against the wall, stage right. The Tech Theater program is taught by Iris Becker. She works at WHUS Middle School in Portland, Oregon. Can we move those 6 chairs a little further stage left so we do not interfere with the middle act? Thank you. At YMA, there's a show almost every single night. Each one has a multitude of acts. Each act must be touched differently. All of these technicians are being taught lights, sound, stagehand, how to fly things in, how to fly things out, set, props, and costume. This week we focused intently on sound and lighting design. Those chairs stage left, so we can come further stage left. Microphone should be set in standard mic 1 and 2 position and then move further off to the sides of the stage. Next up, we have musical theater. Short pieces that they have been working on throughout the week. Sound they've got lined up, board, go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Adrian. Hi, everyone. My name is Adrian. I'm one of 4 musical theater counselors this year, who we'll meet in a moment. We'd also like to thank 4 of our faculty members, Alyssa, Mark, Nicole, and Ralph. What we'll be showing you today is works in progress of our 3 small group performances, which you can see this Wednesday at 7:30. We also have a large group performance where everyone performs together, and that's in our variety showcase. Yeah, enjoy.
Hi, so first up, we have Play Jazz Hot. I am Sarah, and I am the assistant director and choreographer for Play Jazz Hot from Victor, Victoria. It is set in the 1930s in a jazz club. Enjoy. Oh, this is also our more dance-heavy number, but we aren't going to spoil that, so come back on Wednesday to watch it all.
I'm Lizzie, I'm another musical theater counselor, and I've been working with Rumor in St. Petersburg from Anastasia. This is our ensemble heavy number, so they've been working on character development and building relationships with each other. Enjoy. I'm Stella, I'm the 4th musical theater counselor, and I've had the pleasure of working with our small group performing the number Opening Up from Waitress, the musical. This is our more vocally challenging number, and my
I've been absolutely blown away by the amazing work that these young performers are doing. So enjoy.
I wouldn't call this place a happy end, but I've been around the block and just came back again. Small town like ours ain't much, but sometimes home is where you just end up.
Ordered up is how the day can find me. Everything in its place and timing. I like the way most of the days look exactly the same.
Order up.
Shut the clock, tick, tick, tock.
Don't stop. Serve with a smile.
Hurry up, fill the coffee cups, and then in a while, take a breath when you need to be reminded that with days like these, we can only do the best we can, till we do it again.
A huge round of applause for all three of our students.
And then you can come see the full performances of those at Wednesday at 7:30. And now, Neil for some closing announcements.
Another round of applause for everybody that performed. This was just what we did less than a week. I got here last Sunday. Today is Saturday. So imagine what it's even going to be like at the end of camp. It's going to be just fascinating. We have a lot of opportunities for you to come along and see all the progress, the presentations, the performances, the exhibits, the artwork, the photography, everything. Go to our website at YMA.camp and you can see the full schedule of everything that is coming up. I know you're also thinking, hey, what was that number where I could donate to YMA? Because I really want to do that right now. That was YMA2019, the 44321. So please again, support us if you can. So, today is Visitors Day. Today is a chance to go out and explore, have a little bit of a break, do laundry. That would be a wonderful thing. We would all appreciate that if that happens. You can check out your camper in front of Tony Hall. There'll be a table there, so please make sure you sign them out. Have them back by 5 p.m., otherwise they're going to miss the boat race and they're going to be extremely upset with you. And we ask that you do not go to the coast and you do not go to Portland today. We all know what the traffic is like around here. By the time you get to either of those places, the day at camp will be over at that point. So please enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day outside. Get some ice cream, get some froyo, and we'll see you all back here at 5 p.m.